Run towards to raise up. Conversion, revolution. Luke 15 verses 1 to 3. Luke 15 verses 11 to 32. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him. He had compassion, and running, fell on his neck, and kissed him wide open. Welcome to our channel that compares gospel topics and Franciscan sources. Today we are dealing with the theme of the special Franciscan mercy, demonstrated in helping others in their misfortunes. For a more complete overview of our human, cultural and spiritual proposal, we suggest you visit the website juvie.art. juvie.art. Running towards to raise up. In his young life, Francis had encountered the paternal and maternal compassion of the Lord. After a life spent in cheerful groups and slightly dissolute, he was struck by the Father of Mercies, or, as he called it, the Grand Almoner. Touched by grace. After his evident change of mentality, in front of the crucifix of Saint Damien, his vocation mission was revealed to him. He gave up everything, even to the earthly Father, to be free to go where the Father in heaven sent him. The waste of his youthful years translated into boundless generosity towards lepers and the poor. The blessing embrace of the Redeemer had given him a more solid and precious human and spiritual character. He wept over his sins all his life, thinking of the passion of Jesus Christ, who died and rose again for all the lost sons. In the Sources, Second Life by his biographer Solano, we find a moving passage. Once he learned that a sick friar wanted to eat some grapes. He accompanied him to a vineyard, and, sitting under a vine, to give him courage, he himself began to eat first. Sources 762. Mercy for the misfortunes of others is a Franciscan foundation in the spiritual journey. And again, he used to say that it is the duty of the superior, father and not tyrant, to prevent the occasion of guilt, and not allow one to fall who would then find it difficult to get up again, once fallen. Oh, how pitiful is our foolishness! Not only do we not lift up or support the weak, but at times we push them to fall. We consider it of no importance to take away from the Supreme Shepherd a little sheep, for which on the cross he cried out loudly with tears. But you, Holy Father, preferred to correct the erring and not to lose them. Oil and wine, the rod and the staff, zeal and indulgence, burning and anointing, prison and the mother's womb, everything has its time. All this requires the God of vengeance and the Father of mercies, however he prefers mercy to sacrifice. Sources 763. Clare herself, a loving mother, had received a generous heart full of compassion, especially towards her sisters in need. The Sources, through the rule, attest that as leader of the community, the first plant of Francis did not allow herself to be imprisoned by the law, but his unmistakable charity reigned over everything. In fact, we read, "The abbess who consoles the afflicted. May she still be the last refuge of the troubled." So that, If the remedies for health were lacking in her, the disease of despair would not prevail in the sick. Sources 2778. Francis and Clare, transformed by the Father's mercy, treasured the gift they had received and poured it out freely on all creatures. Never caged by the immovability of the codes. They were witnesses of that singular welcome that recovers those who have erred and reintroduces them into the new life of the resurrected. Where there is mercy and discretion, there is no superfluity or harshness. Sources 177. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and had compassion, and running, fell on his neck and kissed him wide open. Luke 15 verses 1-3. Luke 15 verses 11-32. Thank you all for your kind attention. We invite you to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on our activities. If you liked it, leave a well done to support us. Subscribe, give your precious like, share with your friends, and comment too. Thanks, see you soon.